Local news about local people. This is Newslink Indiana.
Hello and welcome to NewslinkIndiana.com for Thursday, March 16th, 2006. I'm Abby Walton. Ball Memorial Hospital got some major news today. Newslink Indiana's Jennifer Pike tells you what the announcement means for healthcare in East Central Indiana.
Politicians, hospital executives, and community members filled Minnetrista Cultural Center, anxiously awaiting an announcement from Ball Memorial Hospital.
I'm proud to announce today and introduce the centerpiece, our master facility plan, the construction of a new 5-story patient tower.
The project will take 5 years. Lieutenant Governor Becky Skillman thinks this is an exciting time for health care.
Nothing could be a more positive win than for Cardinal Health Systems and Ball Memorial Hospital to provide this expansion.
The addition is designed with patients in mind. The tower will have private rooms and will be next to the newly remodeled emergency room.
This new addition will be part of a $120 million investment in Ball Memorial Hospital and its future. The plan in its entirety will include over 400,000 square feet of new and renovated space.
It will also include a medical mall, which will have a pharmacy and outpatient resources. Skillman says it's a great example of Indiana's rising economic development.
I think East Central Indiana can be a model for the rest of the state. They know that it's time to diversify the economy.
In Muncie, Jennifer Pike, Newslink, Indiana.
The hospital wants to attract more people to the new facility. And it's a treasure hunt halfway around the world. Anderson Mayor Kevin Smith will travel to the Middle East Saturday. The treasure, potential investment dollars. 2 Israeli-based Anderson businesses, Home Design Products and Tatatel U.S. Incorporated, urged the mayor to make the trek. Smith says he's optimistic about what it could mean to Anderson.
To encourage not only the 2 existing businesses here to expand and further invest in Anderson, but also meet other folks in Israel, again, that can follow the lead of both HDP Home Products, which is part of the Keter Group, and Tatatel.
The mayor will market Anderson to 50 different companies while in Israel. And many East Central Indiana college students gave up their fall breaks to help businesses hit hard by Hurricane Katrina. Newslink Indiana's Melissa Delahanty talked with students about their work and the impact it had on them.
Each found their own unique way to help.
I helped a couple of businesses get back on their feet as far as their computer systems and things like that go.
I allowed the owner to be able to go out into town and do what he did, kind of relieve his burden that he had taken on.
I was helping build databases and Excel sheets of finances for individual properties that they had owned.
Not only hard work, but an unexpected way to have fun.
It was just a rewarding experience all around. I was really happy with the students. We had some fun as well as working, so we had a good time together.
The students had to pay their own way, many using money that other students might have put towards spring break.
Instead of spending, the amount of money to go down to Cancun or Fort Lauderdale, they said, we'll take this and go to Wayland, Mississippi, which was still a nice Gulf Coast vacation, but it was in a very different attitude.
And the overwhelming reaction of residents.
They were real appreciative for as far as us going down there. It was kind of I didn't know what to expect before we went, and I still am surprised at what we got when we were there.
In Muncie, Melissa Delahanty, Newslink, Indiana.
The students will give a presentation about their efforts later this month. And thousands of Indiana children were removed from their homes last year after suspicions of abuse, according to a report by the National Coalition for Child Protection Reform. The actual increase was 13%. But the report says that doesn't mean Indiana's children are getting safer. Almost 1/3 of children who died from neglect or abuse in 2004 had previous contact with child welfare services. The report was conducted before the Department of Child Services was created. The new department is charged with improving Indiana's child welfare system. And now Joe Thomas joins us with a look at our forecast. And Joe, it was pretty nice today, but it started to get a little cloudy towards midday.
We did. We saw those clouds increasing, moving into the area, and eventually a rain shower this evening. Those will continue, and I will tell you all about that, how we could change to snow. Tonight's weather notes show that we are transitioning into spring. Today's high was still 47 degrees, but we're still going to reach 20s in the evening hours for the next few days. We do have a wintry mix coming tonight, which is going to make way for clear skies tomorrow. Our weekend outlook is looking fairly decent with some sunny skies. We'll tell you all about that. Overnight lows tonight, 27 in Muncie, 29 in Indianapolis, 32 in Bloomington, so a little bit chilly for this time of year, but we're used to it coming out of the winter season, so we're not quite ready for spring just yet. As you can see, we have this warm front that passed through earlier today, bringing us some showers. Low pressure system is going to move to our southeast, bringing us that rain and snow showers behind the cold front. As you can see, Friday is showing nothing on precision cast. Beautiful day. We don't even see anything until early Saturday morning, so we're going to have a nice little break after the storm tonight. But highs tomorrow are fairly decent, still 10 degrees below average for this time of year. 40 degrees in Muncie, 41 in Indianapolis, 42 in Bloomington. It will get up to 48 in Louisville, Kentucky throughout the day tomorrow. Rain changing over to flurries tonight and windy conditions. So we are going to see rain throughout the most of the evening. Those snow flurries aren't going to start until about 3 a.m. Tomorrow morning. So a low of 27 degrees tonight throughout the overnight. Winds east-northeast from 14 to 18 miles an hour. So it will be windy and very slick in the morning. Cloudy, then some clearing conditions tomorrow. Still windy, high of 40 degrees. Winds are going to be about 14 miles an hour with gusts up to 25 throughout the day in the afternoon. Look at our weekend here, sunny skies, nothing going on. Highs of 41 degrees, but like I said earlier, we're still having lows in the lower 20s, so winter's not going anywhere anytime fast. Early next week, we're looking at some rain and a possible rain-snow mix on Tuesday. So spring starts on Monday, but we're still going back and forth. So
it looks like it might be a little bad starting into spring, but hopefully we'll see those temperatures warm up soon.
Hopefully spring comes sooner than later.
Yes, exactly. Thank you very much, Joe. And for many, April means tax deadlines. But as Newslink Indiana's Michelle Long tells you, this year Indiana residents have a new reason to keep next month on their minds.
For the first time in more than 30 years, East Central Indiana will observe daylight saving time, beginning at 2 a.m. April 2nd.
I'm going to have to change my clocks, change my alarms, look at the TV guide.
That means moving forward 1 hour, but the change doesn't end with your wristwatch.
You know, a lot of people today live by their calendar on their computer. They check that in the morning to see what they have to do that day.
That means changing the time on your desktop.
Oh, it won't automatically update?
Could save you from missing important meetings. You can adjust the clock on your computer in just 5 steps. First, double-click the time clock on the bottom of your screen. Second, click the time zone tab on the clock window. Third, choose Eastern Time with US and Canada in parentheses. Fourth, select the daylight saving time option. And fifth, select OK. But Lauren Malm says problems can arise when a person relies on more than one electronic device.
Say, for example, you fixed your desktop computer so that it had the right clock, but you didn't fix your Palm Pilot. Well, now when you go to sync your appointments, they're all going to be off.
And that it's better to think ahead now
because I don't want to be behind everyone else saying, I didn't know.
than to run into a problem in April. In Muncie, Michelle Long, Newslink, Indiana.
To find out how to change the clock on a Mac computer, your Palm Pilot, or other electronic devices, click on the story about daylight savings time and click on the instructions button. And those are the headlines for East Central Indiana for Thursday, March 16, 2006. Please join us again tomorrow right here at newslinkindiana.com.